Welcome to the Hedgtrade platform. Hedgtrade is an AI-driven quant research cycles and predictive risk navigator for capital markets. It took 7 years to develop. It has about 5 million lines of code and supports more than 2,600 instruments across different asset classes. It leverages the power of artificial intelligence, namely machine learning, cyclical analysis, so regression analysis, and also generative AI, in order to bring the best of the modern technologies under one roof and provides those data points into very visual, highly visual dashboards so that traders and investors can leverage those different data points in order to make um, good, smart, risk adjusted investment decisions and therefore make money and minimize risk. So it is a real-time monitoring system for more than 2,600 instruments across different asset classes. And it's really about trading with confidence and stacking the odds in the favor of the traders and the investors. You may be arguing that many tools like this exist at the moment. The answer is no. Surprisingly, it is really a secret in the industry at the moment. And Hedge Trade's objective as a business is to play a level playing field between the institutional investors, the institutional money, and hedge fund managers, family offices, and even retail traders that really want to understand what those complex mathematical models are. And yet, Hedge Trade will do that. We'll publish them into
Ever wonder?
very visual dashboards as a result of that. So I'm going to take you into the product quickly. This is a short video. This is Hedgtrade. You have here a number of models. If I look at the S&P 500 quickly, I will be able as a trader or investor, whether I want to hedge my portfolio or make a directional trade, whether it's a long or short, I'm going to look at the S&P 500 in that case. And very quickly, thanks to the AI model, the blue line is the actual. So as of today, November 28th, very quickly, I will be able to see that the S&P 500 has a projection, short-term projection going to early December to the upside before possibly shorting the S&P going down into the end of December and maybe another gyration back up into January. Um, Combining that kind of AI-driven projection, statistical projection with other technical analysis models, whether it's intraday, whether it's with regression analysis, seasonality models, smart money, and so on and so forth. So really, it's really all about building the sum of the evidence in order to let the trader or the investors make the right decision. And Hesher will do that across thousands of instruments for different asset classes. Um, it will also send you notifications. So these are different examples of email notifications where the end users can easily subscribe under the alerts section as well as the report section. For those hedge fund managers out there, the hedge fund clients that Hedge Trade has, there is a portfolio projection model where the hedge fund manager or the portfolio manager effectively can upload their own portfolios. And the aggregation of these different positions will then be projected again in a very visual manner in terms of being able to look at the future correlation or the future projection of the aggregated exposure so that you can again make the right decision whether you want to make money, have directional trades, or if you want to hedge longer term exposures because you're a family office, you're an insurance company, you're an institutional investor with long term exposures into a stock, Tesla, Apple, and you want to hedge shorter term fluctuations like the US election with Trump lately. So, this is really the value of hedge trade. It is a money making system in addition to being a risk system in order to hedge longer term positions. It is unique in that it leverages the power of AI, machine learning, generative AI. So here I have a chat. I can easily ask what is the projection of the S&P 500 or any of the 2,600 instruments and NASDAQ for this week. So that is a quick example. This is a short video, so I'm going to stop here. If you want more information, please feel free to reach out to me. My name is Frank. I'll be very keen to answer any of your additional questions. So thank you again, and hopefully I can hear from you by the next couple of weeks.